Alex, a stay-at-home reader. Gonna try doing vlogmas. We are off to a terrible start though. I have tried to film an intro and introduce myself half a dozen times now. Either it's super cringe or hella interruptions. My house is always loud. Someone always wants me. It just hasn't happened. So we're gonna go ahead, just put together whatever I managed over December 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Today is the 4th. It is Saturday, nearly afternoon. Yeah. So I'll do a quick little montage-y kind of video. Not that there's a lot going on. Stay-at-home mom, homeschooled kids, some sports stuff, just really clips of us around the house. We don't get up to a lot of much, but it's December and it's Vlogmas, so why not? Okay, so this toy my son and I found while we were browsing the Christmas gift section in BJ's, and I just can't believe this is a thing. What are you playing?
Magic. I'm gonna get crushed because it's the only feature I have. I get crushed every single head because like I get that. That's it.
Yeah, I get. What do you have?
Two wolves, which would beat them easily. Yeah, I get the stick is like it doesn't have that strong creature. It's supposed to be like quick summons and an attack. It's not actually working well.
You gonna reconfigure your deck?
Yeah. Well, I like it. It just I'm not getting a good shuffle. I'm like getting all mana and no creatures, or like all creatures but like no mana.
Or you get the exact same cards.
I get the same exact card every single time. Like I get this. And like 5 other same cards, and then I re-mulligan, and it's the same exact thing. That's why I only started 2 cards in my hand.
I don't know what I'm making, but I hope it's soup. I put some butter and onions till they were just shy of burnt because I got distracted. Added some roasted acorn squash, vegetable broth, a little extra water, cubed potatoes, and then we'll see what comes out when I hit it with the immersion blender. With this and some grilled cheese, sandwiches, and that's dinner. So this is how it came out. My secret to really any soup is just boil a bunch of vegetables with some potatoes, blend it up, nice and creamy. Do you like these glasses? Aren't they pretty? All the colors. I don't actually need glasses. These are just blue light filters. My problem is probably that I don't sleep enough, but my eyes have felt extra strained, so we're gonna go with the blue light glasses. Anyway, a quick what I'm reading currently. This is a library book, The Black Panther Party, a graphic nonfiction. Really great art style, lots of good information about the Black Panther Party as it actually was and not how it is taught to us. I feel like most American schools kind of just gloss over and kind of make them out to be bad guys, super aggressive, but there was plenty of community programs and good intentions behind the Black Panther Party. That's a whole conversation. So I have about half of that graphic novel to finish. I sped through the first half, and then last weekend got my booster shot, my Moderna COVID booster, and it just wiped me out, and I kind of forgot to pick it back up. So I have to finish that. I have also started Morven Collar. This is my so-called book club pick for November and December. Quite surprised that this is actually a Christmas book. I guess it counts. I had wanted to read this in November, didn't get to it, and so reading in December, I was happy that happy is not the right word. Surprised that the first scene involved a Christmas tree, also involved a dead body, and now we're at a rave. So that's Morven Collar. Not loving it yet, but I'm hoping to get there. So my so-called book club is run by Sean and Bert of PaStory Time, and Bert has created a Spotify list that includes every or most of the songs mentioned in this book. So I popped that on last night while I was reading along. Great experience. Hope to get into that soon. I have some visitors coming this weekend, which is exciting. My mother and my sister and my 1-year-old niece are coming to spend the weekend with us. I'm super excited, but it means I won't read. It's just not going to happen. So I can't be too upset about it. I get to see my cutie niece. Let's see. I'm also listening to the audiobook. I do have the ebook, and I requested the physical copy from my library of Krampus, the Yule Lord by Brom. I really want the physical copy of the book because I'm assuming it's going to include artwork by Brom. I believe he's mainly known as an artist. But I read Slewfoot October. That makes sense. Halloween. Spooktober. You know, I theme my reading to the season, as you do. Anyway, I read Slewfoot in October. Loved it. The story was perfect. It was like if I had a checklist of everything I want, check, check, check. And the book itself was beautiful. So if you watch Sean and Bert's video, Sean just recently hauled a copy of Slewfoot, and so you could see it there, how gorgeous this book actually is. So yeah, I'm listening to the audio because honestly, that's the only way it's going to get done. This is actually a book club selection. So at the end of the month, I will meet with my lovely friends somewhere in the Hamden, New Haven area. Discuss that one. Should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I still want to flip through and see what art is available for it. So that's what I'm currently reading. This will probably be next up. My first Mosh Feg. It's been sitting on my shelves for years, and I think this is probably the third year I've intended to read it in December. Christmas season offers little cheer. Sounds great. Another one. It's been sitting on my shelves for a few months. I got this in like a library blind bag sale, like 8 books, $5, something like that. Without a Backward Glance by Kate Veitch. On a stifling Christmas Eve in 1967, the lives of the McDonald children changed forever. Their mother, Rosemary, told them she was running out to buy some lights for the tree. She never came back. The children were left with their father and a gnawing question. Why had their mother abandoned them? Another feel-good Christmas story. I am in a mood this year. Let's see. Did not love Breakfast at Tiffany's, but there is a essay, short story, whatever, I don't know how you classify things. A Christmas Memory by Truman Capote. I had said I wouldn't read it just because I didn't love Breakfast at Tiffany's all that much at all when I read it in September, but it's short. I feel like it'll fit into my not quite warm and fuzzy Christmas theme I've got going on here. Deal of a lifetime. When I want to bawl my eyes out in front of the Christmas tree, this will be a reread. Basically, a man writing a letter to his son, explaining his choices and making a deal with, I believe, death? Some sort of supernatural character like that. To trade his life for someone else's. And like all Frederick Bachman books, I cry. I cry every time. So, more feel-good Christmas. Actual feel-good Christmas, though, is A Christmas Story. I like this movie. My husband doesn't, so it's not part of our regular rotation of family Christmas movies that we watch with the kids annually. But over the past couple years, I have, 2 years ago I read this whole collection, and then last year I just read the Christmas portion. And I love it, and I've made sure to put on the movie for myself because I enjoy it, and people usually end up sitting on the couch with me and invading my space, and that's motherhood, isn't it? But, oh. I love this story about Christmas in Indiana. 50s, 60s? Yeah, I don't even know. But my gosh, if it just takes you to the time and place so wonderfully, so much heart and humor. I love this one. So this one is also up. Hopefully I will get to this one at some point this holiday season. That's it. That was probably longer. I didn't mean to give you a TBR there. I just kind of meant to check in on what I actually have going. So that is these two plus Krampus. I'll see you next time. Bye.